Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Random Book Review! And today we will be reviewing Maleficent. Disney's Maleficent, if you and I hadn't seen the movie, though I can picture Angelina Jolie as Maleficent. And is this not like the coolest picture of her ever? I mean, it's just perfect! And what caught me was the design of the book. It's gorgeous, it's simple, it's really cool, and that's just the dust jacket. The actual book itself is really cool too, in the black binding, and even inside it's just like every chapter. Let's see, you know, chapter 1 is always on a page like this, and of course this is a young adult. Apparently this was $17 originally. I paid $3. Maleficent was a different sort of fairy. For one thing, she was raised by all the fair folk after her parents, spoiler alert, were killed. For another, she believed there had to be some good in everyone, even humans. Happy and spirited, Maleficent was beloved by all who knew her. That is, until she experienced the ultimate betrayal by a trusted friend. Enraged and embarking on a quest for vengeance, Maleficent must forge her own path in a world to make sense of it all. And while she learns to harness her great powers, the forces against her only grow stronger. Question is, who really is the evil one in this fairy tale? So, Sleeping Beauty was one of my favorite Disney flicks. Of course, Maleficent, how can you not love Maleficent? And I liked Maleficent. It's like, yeah, I'd be kind of pissed you didn't invite me, come on. So, I've only got a few pages left. It's just so badass looking a book. This came out in 2014. I'm almost interested in seeing the movie. I don't know. It is a very interesting version of her story. Now, I don't know the original Hans Christian Andersen, who I think did the original Sleeping Beauty, if there is a Maleficent character in there, or is this a straight up Disney creation? I don't know. But I'm going off of the Disney version, so this is a version of the Disney version. Another Disney version of the Disney version. It's set up really nicely, and trying to decipher my notes. Of course, you know, it's a short book. I mean, it looks thicker, but it's obviously small and in large print, so it's a young adult book. I'd say maybe tweens. But it's presented very well. It's not dumbed down any, and you can get Maleficent's character, especially if you do have that sort of basic reference of how she ends up, where you know, it does sort of it doesn't really reset the scene, it redoes the scene in sort of more of an adult fashion from the actual Disney movie. So you get more of a sense of who she is and how she got to where she is. And it makes sense. I don't know how she comes across in the movie, but at least in the book you understand kind of how things happened, and but it doesn't like linger on. It does kind of brush by. Okay, she meets this guy screws her over, she gets pissed, turns into Maleficent. I mean, it's done on a very sort of one-note basic setup, but there's enough there, especially if you have that basic reference, to appreciate kind of how she is the way she is, and vice versa. You know, even in the book, even, which I guess the book is basically taken from the screenplay. It wasn't the other way around. They made the book off of the movie. But in the book, she comes off, even as a good guy, you know, when she's, you know, good Maleficent, there's still this sort of badass quality to her that you just sort of like. I mean, you have to respect Maleficent. I don't care. There's just something cool about her. And even, again, I don't know if the lines are taken straight from the movie, but when you're reading it, I think because I appreciate sarcastic humor, where I can get the humor out of that type of thing. So we're New Englanders, we like dry, sarcastic wit, so, you know, I find some parts of it humorous, other people be like, what? So, I liked this book. I really did. I probably would like this better than the movie, so I don't think I will lament anything not seeing the movie. Really enjoyed the book, so if you want to skip the movie, pick this up. If I started earlier, this would have been an evening read. I've only got a few pages left to go. It's only because I, in Aurora, and it feeds straight into the original Disney movies, so you can kind of, it's not Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. There's a parallel between the two, so I highly recommend this book, whether you're a little kid or an adult. Even if you just pick this up just to look at it, come on. I want this staring out at me on my bookshelf. This is just freaking cool. So, very happy with my purchase. $3 well spent. So, thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And you can, if you want, you can tell me what you like better. If you've read the book or what your thoughts on the movie were. Do tell. And I shall see you next time. Bye.